Hello and welcome to session number 4 of Slay the Princess, where we are going to slay the princess. Yeah, we completed the actual game last time, in case you were not paying attention. I don't know where I'm going with this ramble. I am a little hot and uncomfortable, but we're gonna keep playing through this, and we're gonna go after the everything. But let's talk about what our actual plan for tonight's session is. I have no idea, other than doing the ultimate pragmatist route and go and slay the princess as fast as physically possible. So, let's get started. Okay, so we are going to basically be as silent as possible as we go to the cabin. Hey, Birdie.
You make your way up the short path.
Skipping the text, proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the...
Skipping, take the blade.
You take the
Skipping, enter the basement.
The door to the
Skipping. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Skipping. Steel your nerves and step forward. Zaku, it has been far too long.
You step forward. Your grip.
Okay, so we are going to slay the princess, but we're not going to skip the text because I believe this is new.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Yep, it is.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No!
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But Zaku, yeah, I understand about going through a bunch of stuff.
But is it over? Really over?
I'm gonna say, of course not. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
The void is outside the windows now. Is this the prisoner ending?
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Yeah, I think this is the prisoner ending. Red Eyes, we're doing pretty good. I'm also trying to encourage one of my D&D friends that they really do need therapy, but to talk to us in the intermedium. But one of my friends is trying to set them up with a therapist because they are at an exploding point, their words. So yeah, for those that watch the VOD, yeah, that just happened.
What happened?
I just told you what happened. One of my friends is in desperate need of therapy. God damn, the timing of this game turns everything into a joke, doesn't it?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay. Do I want to say it's bullshit, or say I was kind of hoping to get a better ending for saving the world? Better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
And because I know how the game ends, I know how cryptic... I know the meaning behind that cryptic statement. Hot dang.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I do hope they get the help they need too, Red Eyes.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Do I become complacent, or do I fight back? Ooh, this is going to be spicy. We're going to use the explore option. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, that's very meta. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. Or do I do the gaslighting answer of we're happy? I'm sure of it. It's an excellent question. Do I do the coin flip again? Do I do the coin flip again? No. Treat this as a litmus test. I would gaslight myself.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
No, we don't stream our D&D game. It is a text post over Discord. I'm a part of 5 of those games, although if you watch the video that I posted earlier today, one of them is pretty much dead in the water. I haven't heard from anyone in quite a while.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. forever.
I should have rebelled.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What the fuck just happened? I'm sorry, I need a moment to compose myself. But what the fuck just happened? Anyway, yeah, we apparently, I just got, I basically just pulled a galaxy quest and got sent back 13 seconds. Maybe I'm not happy, and I'm just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here, though you're probably not going to like it.
Oh, I'm gonna gank myself, aren't I?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Don't you dare.
Oh, shoot. I accidentally double-tapped. So, what does it say in the log? Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for that to do it is for us to take that blade and use it. Okay. Do I do the reluctant or do I do the instant? I think we'll do the reluctant, which is, wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die. Die is the fun option.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
I thought that was going to send us back to a chapter 1. We get a chapter 2 called The Spectre?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I expected that to be a one and done.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I want to check something. No, wrong menu. It's the save menu. I'm going down to memories. The hero and the princess. No, so that was the Spectre, not the prisoner. Everything would be so easy if you did exactly what you say as quickly as I can. Yeah, so I did get the good ending. You did it. You saved everyone. Screen of annoyance, which actually might not be showing up correctly on the camera. But we did get one of the things that's allegedly easy yet hard to do. Anyway, moving on. But I killed myself. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
So, the voice of the cold? I thought we were here with the Spectre.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Should I do the assume we're telling the truth bit? Yeah.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I mean, I did listen to you.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too. Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Well, when you put it that way.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying. Just stay focused, will you?
Do I want to talk about the princess? I think I do.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her when I tried to leave everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her. After all, you're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh, well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Last time I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Alright. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. I told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
I skipped the line because I recognize it from a previous playthrough. You know what? We're gonna do that, Saul.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
We'll proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yep.
She won't be a problem.
Yep. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. You killed her already.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
We're not going to approach the mirror once again, but we will take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Let's go into that basement!
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yep, definitely a different inflection from all the other ones. I know, Soy, you already told me that, but whatever.
The room below is silent.
What?
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Ah, shit, we're ghost busting.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
She's actually a little cute.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Go ahead and call me weird. I find Ghost Princess cute. I do need to mentally check something. before anything else happens. We're going back into the memories screen. The end of everything. Okay, so as far as I can tell, there isn't... Hey, Aaron. There isn't anything unique for trying to get all of the different versions of the Shimmering Mound. So that clears a couple things up for me when I finally get back there.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Oh, of all the... I'm not quick saving. I'm still not doing any quick saving. Oh, fuck me. Do I slay? Yeah, let's, My hand cursor disappeared for a moment, and I thought that was ominous. Considering we will eventually go for achievement hunting, let's slay the princess again. Let's be pragmatical about it.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
And now the me thinking the ghost is cute has gone.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Is this piece of the OST unique to this path? I don't think it... I don't recognize it, but I do love it. Then again, it could just be how bloody tired I am.
I've tried to live on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Okay, it took me a second. There really is a second dialogue track in the background as a whisper. That's cool.
I just wanted to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. And you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. She asked you if she can possess us. She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Ah.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
This would be temporary, right? You leave the cabin. You leave once you're out of the cabin.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long, 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 long time.
Don't much like the sound of that. It's crowded enough in here as is. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
But I do like it. If I let you into it, still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
No, it doesn't.
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
I need to think on this.
Take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. You have a job to finish. Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you? And then what? And then you'll have saved the world. I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? You're going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. I'm not going to lock you anywhere. What an interesting choice of emphasis.
I'm just reading the options silently. Do I try the Slay the Princess option again? No. Alright. Fuck it. We're gonna do the okay, I've given it enough thought, let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
It's for the body, killer.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor? Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
Yeah? Go on. Finish the thought. What are you?
I'm a voice. I'm me is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
And perspective. That's all I have to say. Perspective.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's too much noise.
Then don't think. Just move.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
You know it would.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens when we leave. But if I'm stuck in here, I'll be making some renovations. It's too crowded.
Let's leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form, and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
It's because he can't stop me. Why do you think he sent you here?
I hate to admit it, but she's not wrong. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate. And whine. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Finally! Finally!
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. You pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Sorry, man! What's going on?
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see Yes?
Oh, the void's back.
Nothing. He's gone. And so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose. But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Alright. Let's see if I'm stuck with you forever.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Guess not. All's well that ends well, right? You lived up to your end of the bargain, so I'll live up to mine. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
And we're going into skip mode. Ignore him. You have to look. The voices feel small just as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. You've grown. Welcome back to the long quiet. Blah, blah, blah. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Skip mode. Are you the same as before? Blah.
Is it
I think everything's the same.
with every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths.
Okay, that's
What I will be
new.
is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
Okay, so the new line is, but in this moment, all I want to know myself and to know you. All I want is to know myself and to know you. Okay, you know, at the end of all of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being.
Did I already do that part?
Perhaps at the end
I
of
did.
this, I will be the one to kill you.
The invisible wall. Kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met.
Why wouldn't I be?
Bring you next time. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective eliminates my shadows and shares new secrets. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
I'm ready to go
I
back.
long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die! Back to chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
Your Honor?
Let's fast forward. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Proceed to the cabin. We're gonna take the blade, but we're gonna be a conversationalist.
You take the blade from... The door to the basement creaks open. Reveal her voice carries up the stairs.
Okay, carrying up the stairs. Okay, alright, cool. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs.
Okay,
You
we're
lock
gonna...
eyes with the princess.
You weren't kidding
There's a
when you
heavy
said you
chain
were here
around
to
her
kill me.
wrist, binding her to the...
Damn it, I did the thing. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Damn it! I keep doing that. We're gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
True.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
I also have the perspective of completing the game at least once, so I know at least one way things can happen.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough. No, I'm gonna finish the explorings.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How long have you been down there?
Too long.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
You know, that is the fourth option that I've never considered, at least for a little while. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't...
She's gone sinister. Fun.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
This is either prisoner or tower.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down here.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Oh no! Did I accidentally put myself back on a path I've already cleared? I see the skip icon. Okay, we can make this work.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Skipping. So all of this was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Yeah, I made it back to the nightmare by accident. No, not the Wraith. We're on the Nightmare. I only got 4 scenes with the Nightmare. This is my accidental chance to do more pathways. Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning.
Hold on, what happened to the door?
It's just an empty frame.
Okay, we're still skipping. We took the blade last time. If we don't take the blade this time, I'm pretty sure that's nothing but new shenanigans. So let's not take the blade.
Should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper. You cross over the threshold.
Skippy skips.
Onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Come back. She must have confused you with someone else.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter. We need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
I can step into the void. I forgot I could do that. Let's step off into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. Falling into an infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Boo!
As you emerge, you find yourself between 2 loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness.
Okay, no,
A smattering
somebody
of
needs to be...
cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways.
So,
At
no.
what seems to be the end of the room,
God damn it.
they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here. It certainly isn't you.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. I'm going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Skippy? How about we go back the way we came?
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Wait, Skippy skips. No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Let's go into Skippy Skip.
Lungs, liver,
How are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon, and the way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
liver. That isn't my fault. Nerves. Doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Heart. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Nerves. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Lungs. Liver.
If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Liver.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
Nerves.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Liver. Princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
That static is unnerving. I'm sorry that happened.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath. We're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You're back. Lungs, liver,
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
lungs. She pulls away. Nerves, heart,
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
liver, nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me the last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Nerves, heart,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
liver,
I don't think I can live without you. And death doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
lungs, liver, nerves.
If you need me alive, then why do you threaten me on the stairs? Why are you trying to be nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Liver, nerves.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
You seem miserable.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I was saying you're deception and destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
I know. You told me last time.
liver,
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
nerves,
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen. And maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
And what if I let you out? What then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side.
Nerves,
How you doing, Magnum?
liver,
Sure, the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
And what happens if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Heart, lungs, liver, static. In a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can even be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs.
Okay, let's get out of here and leave together.
No!
You come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion. Heart.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart. Lungs. Liver.
Step onto the stairs and follow the princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. No, there is nothing there. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creeps open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
What the heck? Why did the menu pop open?
Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No, no, no! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
Mood if I still drink.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do. Liver.
Step into the world.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed nerves. Heart.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Lungs.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Lungs. Liver.
Dang. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Man.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Rather than skipping, I'm just going to advance. Approach mirror. You approach the mirror.
This thing's calling us. And not in a good way.
Voices feel small distance as you approach. Gaze into the reflection. Blah, blah, blah. You've withered. Interesting. We get to back to the long quiet. Proceed to the cabin. Bloody, bloody, blahs. You're at the cabin. Yeah, we're gonna skip approach.
I am a growing chorus.
Skipping. We're gonna do the whole. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
We're gonna keep skipping. If that remains in your choice when all is said and done, then you may try, but know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
We will know.
Okay, ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time.
Okay, I think we have enough time in order to do a partial loop, maybe get to a chapter 2. What do I want to try? You know what, fuck it, since we're already starting to repeat, I'm gonna do something that I've wanted to do for a while. At least since I discovered it existed. We're gonna skip taking the blade, but we're gonna enter the basement.
The door to the...
We're just gonna continue down the stairs. Examine the chains. Any ideas? Try the door.
Your
Get me out of
shouts
here.
and pleas are met with silence.
You're here to say the princess is gonna leave until the task is done. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Skipping.
This would have been...
We are going to... Okay. So... If... technically speaking, I don't think I've done Slay the Princess on this route. Instead, I'm going to go back... I'm going to get back to the damsel. We will warn the princess. We will resist.
Move the blade.
We're back on the damsel. Proceed to the cabin. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
So this dialogue is new to the Path of the Damsel? I don't think I've ever gotten it before. Because it's not letting me skip.
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak...
Now we can skip. We proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the...
Skipping, we are going to enter the basement without the blade again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
Her voice is somehow more beautiful than the last time. I think we're in love.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Skipping again. We're going to go straight to rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Oh, I can go back to skipping dialogue. Okay. Okay, we are gonna go for the stick figure ending.
Let me guess. End the world?
Skipping. Okay. I want you to tell me what you want to do.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Skipping. Every single time that we... Soy, thank you for pointing it out to me. I do notice now that every time that we click on an explore, her art style becomes even more and more simplified. It must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Skipping. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh, come on! That was so... You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She was our perfect match. She's gone. Is that a...
Approach the mirror.
This doesn't... Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and...
Voices feel small and distant, gaze on the reflection. You've unraveled. Long quiet once again, proceed to the cabin. Cabin, approach.
There's a world beyond the endless.
It is the
silence of
sketch
world.
version. Thoughts on the vessel?
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Alright, I believe everything else is old dialogue. Do you think the narrator lives in the spaces beyond? He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. I'm on the cusp of awakening. Perhaps you're on the cusp of yours. How many vessels?
One. Whatever you...
Okay. If there is... This is the last other thing you want me to bring you.
These gifts are
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait.
I will see you when you return. What textures will you leave for yourself?
Okay, so yeah. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will find...
Alright. I'm now getting to a point where I'm not quite sure what my options have when we go through each of the pathways. I'm starting to maybe consider using a tips guide. Maybe. But, that might be a plan for a different day. Yeah, we've been live for just under an hour and a half, but I don't know if I've got the spoons to try to go through a different path blind, and looking shit up might take too much time. Fuck a duck. I think we will call it a slight early night. I'm going to consult with you, Soy, when you finally get around to watching this, about any general advice you might have for me going forward with Slay the Princess in order to try to find things I haven't found yet. Maybe. So, for now, we will save our save file. And let's double-check a couple of things in the memories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11 things yet to find. I'm assuming some of them branch from other things I have already found. Which wouldn't surprise me. What I really want to know is, she isn't armed, is she is. Die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. So I think that relies on us finding the prisoner first? I don't know. We still haven't found everything for the damsel. Which is a little disappointing. See through her eyes at the end of everything. I don't remember what that... I don't remember what scene triggered that. Which is why I keep the VODs, in case I ever want to go back and relive the stuff. Slay her, changing slay hers. Oh. Okay, so slay her mid-change. That, okay, yeah. I remember reading something about that. Give her everything she didn't know she wanted. That's gonna be something I probably am gonna aim for on playthrough 3. But for now, did I save? I think I did. I'm just gonna... Whoops. I'm gonna save one more time. Just to be safe. And I'm gonna call it here. I'm still enjoying the living crap out of this game. But, again, I'm starting to get to the point where I might need to look shit up in order to make forward progress. And we might need to start doing save scumming. Maybe. No idea. Either way, I will see everyone next time, which will most likely be next week, because I have some stuff going on with my Friday schedule. But for now, that's it. I'll see everyone later.